No, we can't do a video without a bigger it. You know what I'm, we can't do a video without a bigger it. You know what I'm saying? We always have that motherfucking cigarette, man. It's always pop out. And this silhouette with a cigarette in his mouth. Hell yeah, we gonna smoke him, Jack. Hell yeah. 1 second. Get past this motherfucking car real quick. There we go. Yeah, man. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? So, it was a very good fight, man. And I see a lot of people out here upset about what other people got to say when it pertains to this fight. Me, I chop it up as this is what people's opinions are. Right? This is what their opinion is on the fight. No hard feelings. If you believe such and such won and this and the third, right? That's those guys' business, right? That shouldn't get you all in your panties about how somebody else feels like who won this fight. You know? Maybe what they were seeing wasn't what you were seeing, or they're not looking through your eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's the reason why you have 3 judges. That's the reason why the rules are the way the rules on judging are the way that they are with judging. Everybody know that they're subjective, right? There's the rules are subjective, and people shouldn't be all up in arms because somebody else feels that since it's not a popular opinion that the other person won. You know, and not only that, a boxing match is not scored off of who landed the most punches. I'm sorry. The boxing match is not just scored on who landed the most punches per round. A boxing match is not scored off of whose face looks the worst. Even though with blacker fighters it's hard to see bruises because we have something called melanin. Okay? You know what I'm saying? So, come on, y'all. Hold up. Right? So, I think people need to get their panties out of their fucking bunch and let people have their fucking opinions. Now, the whole Polly shit, what he got to say, that's different. Right? Now, I don't hear a lot of people saying, I hear a lot of people saying that who scored the most punches, or who had the better defense, or who had this, that, and the third. I don't hear too many people talking about how a boxing match is scored, right? For some of these guys out here, right? For some people out here, if you're going to break down the fight and act like a know-it-all, no matter who you pick, no matter who you scored the bout for, who came out with the most points, right? You need to start your fucking video off of how to score a match, right? How to score a match. And if you don't want to do that, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? Now I hear people want to come out there and say, "Oh, Nelly need to sit down. This Bootsy need to sit down, and this and the third. All these fly by night people coming in and stuff like that." But what about the people who arguably knows more about boxing than you, like Al Beasting and all them other cats? What about them scoring the fight for Loma? You see what I'm saying? So now we all heard of wide scorecards and all that stuff, and exaggerated scorecards you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, a lot of people call robberies, a lot of fighters, and a lot of people that got a how would you say, invested interest in the match because they're part of the team, right? They only call robbery out when it's convenient for fucking them. They don't call it. They don't call it when it's convenient for the sport of boxing. They call it when it's convenient for them. So I say that to say to a lot of people out here, man, to a lot of these boxers, managers and promoters, before you start calling robberies out for your fighter, what about all the other robberies that you didn't talk about? In order for it to really protect your fighter, you need to, in my opinion, you need to stay consistent. And I think the way to stay consistent is when you see something, say something. Don't just wait for it to be your fighter. Because 9 times out of 10 it's coming. It's the fighter don't have that much love for it. I seriously believe that, I mean, this is just my opinion, right? That when it comes to cheating or the judge is not getting the score right for you, because it's all about their interpretation. I think it needs to start with anybody. Whether or not you like the promotional brand they with, you like the fighter, the fighter is in the same weight division and he's the opposition or whatever the case may be. I think that's where the buck should start. You know, and out of the history of boxing, I'm pretty sure, I'm not no history buff, I'll leave that to Bruce Gass and Blood Boxing, Stormy B Man, Scrapbook Boxing. I leave that to guys like them because they know of it, or they somebody would jog their memory for them to remember, right? Because they unsaw it all. But I'm pretty sure there's probably only been 1 or 2, probably 0 fights afterwards that somebody came through and said the judges got it wrong and overturned the fight. You see what I'm saying? Only one time have I seen the president of a boxing commission actually step in with my own 2 eyes watching the fight. Step in and intervene when he saw something and said, no, we need a replay for that. Only once. Only once. But usually, right? That same guy, Marcellus, oh, the boxing commission was there. It's their job. Woo de woo woo. But it's his job as well to make sure that the fight goes off with no hitch, right? Right? It's everybody's job in that everybody's job working in capacity of the sport of boxing. It's everybody's job to call, if they see something, say something. Now back to this Haney and Lomachenko. So I was watching the fight, but couldn't really watch the fight because I was playing pool at the same time. But from what I saw, I think the judges got it right. I picked Devin Haney to win. I picked Lomachenko to win. But from what I saw, from playing pool and watching the fight at the same time, but from what I saw from my bird's eye view, right? Devin Haney won the fight. I think they got it right. Whether or not I believe, one of them scorecards was way off, but is irrelevant. And a lot of it, you know what? A lot of it, I said this when Deontay Wilder lost, right? None of us have the power, right, to tell any of these boxing commissions or the official scorekeeper or the boxing organizations what to do. We don't have that power. We don't have the power to overturn a decision made by a boxing commission. We don't have that power, right? So when it's written in stone, right, that's it. I said that with Deontay Wilder when he lost 2 times. We don't have the power to turn those things around, right? Now, folks can sit up over there and they can petition, they can do this, do that, and the third, but it's rare. It is rare that the boxing commission will overturn a ruling. It's fucking rare. Now, KSI and old boy with the like I said with that elbow, he's in there throwing them bows. I told folks it shouldn't take something that blatant to be overturned. Nobody should have to petition nothing to get that overturned. Nobody. When that shit happened, they should have automatically went to instant replay. They should have automatically. It was on the fucking Jumbotron in slow motion. And what they do. And what they do. Right? Oh, Weeks. Right? People mad at him. Right? People mad at Weeks, right? But what they gonna do? What is anybody gonna do? Right? What is anybody gonna do about it? Can't do shit. Once they call it, it's a wrap. Once he wave his hands in the air and say, nope, that's it, it's a fucking wrap. Ain't no overturning. Why would they overturn something and say they got it wrong when they know right then and there overturning something and saying the ref got it wrong or this and the third at the end of the day, right, puts a black eye on them. They don't want nothing to undermine their ruling and authority. They don't want nothing to undermine their ruling and authority. And that's the reason why they rarely overturn anything. Because they know if they start doing it, it's going to set a precedent. And some of these yahoos out here who got way too much money and way too much pull in the sport of boxing is going to start what? It's going to start what? Pulling shit out of their ass. Getting shit done in their favor. They don't want to do that. They don't want to start that shit. They don't want to start it. So I'm telling y'all, man, they ain't overturning shit. They literally, I'm telling y'all, they out there saying right now, overturn these nuts. That's what you go overturn these nuts. Vasilly Lomachenko, they can petition all they want to, but you know what? I say this though too. The same thing with Deontay Wilder, right? What I said, you gotta spray down these legs because these bugs, man, they get the nipping out here. I said the same thing with Deontay Wilder, right? If you really think that Tyson Fury cheated, he needs to go on and do what he got to do. You know, you got to do what you got to do. Do what you got to do, and that's about it. And on that note, let me get out of here.